good word, but a couple of emotions are running through me. One of them being pretty pleased and pretty proud of the defensive efforts that we showed in that second half. But at the same time, what we did with the ball and how many times we turned it over, probably in the most cheapest fashion I've seen, just error after error. We're clearly not going to get us too far this year. But I know from experience you can correct those things within a matter of days. You can get on top of those things. What you can't do is put into a team some toughness, some fitness, some steel to be able to go through those tough periods. And I'm not sure how many teams will come here, throw as much cheap ball over as they did, and still be able to defend. Leigh, as you saw, they're a very good attacking team. We knew that before we came. And while we did invite them into the game, they certainly took their invite up and challenged us with some good plays.
You had 3 try-saving tackles last week. There were 2 late on this week. What was going through your mind at those points?
Yeah, I thought Leigh probably deserved to score. And I'm getting ready for them scoring the try. I don't care how fit your team is, you just cannot turn that mountain ball over. You can probably do it when you're attacking their try line, 10 or 15 yards from their try line, but when you're doing it in your own half and round the midfield, so I'm expecting we're going to score here. And I'll be saying, I was getting ready for the post-match chat off, it served yourselves right. But then, I think Jimmy Kainos was a standout in that try saver there. So yeah, that's where you start to get a little bit excited, because I do know, and when the season becomes long and hard and you start getting towards playoffs, you've got to have some minerals, you've got to have some toughness. And already we can see that. I thought Saints again was a scratchy offensive performance, but a fantastic defensive performance, and the same today.
One of the positives, would it be the character to come from 8-0 down?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to go cliche on that. I don't think Leigh were great. Leigh came out the blocks. We knew they would do, and they just fell forward a little bit too much. I don't think there wasn't a massive amount wrong. I think Tommy Briscoe, if I remember right, they've only seen it once. Tommy Briscoe comes in and makes a poor decision for the first try, and then the second try was a blind offload, which you can come up with those if you want, and it came off. And there's not much I can say as a coach about how you defend that. I'm not going to put strategies in place in D to defend that. If I'm critical of anything, they probably fell forward a little bit too much leading up to those plays. But we weren't doing that much wrong, so I was reasonably calm. I think the players were reasonably calm. But the composure, probably, rather than big statements like character to come back and all. A lot of the composure that we showed at 8-0 down was good.
How disruptive was Mitch Garbutt's withdrawal?
Yeah, not ideal, but no drama as well. Singleton I thought was outstanding. I thought Adam Cuthbertson was the difference. I thought without him coming on the field, we probably would have stayed into that slugfest. He started a lot of the good things that went on for us. Jack Ormonroyd and Anthony Mullally added to the performance, albeit only for small game time. But yeah, huge defensive effort from Ablett, from Stevie Ward and Jamie Jones. Once again, they're probably too gassed to offer too much in attack, but my word, they make some tackles and had to do in that second half.
What about Danny Maguire's first appearance?
That was good. It was good. He looked sharp. I thought he looked sharp. He looked keen, and it's good to have him in the team.
Has he come through okay?
Yeah, I presume so. But we'll check. There's nothing obvious. The composure, and I suppose just how offensively fluent we look when he's there. He's a threat with the ball himself, and defenders have got to manage him, which opens it up for other people.
You said last week you were going to work on the sort of last play end of the sets. Did you see some of that tonight?
We never got there because we kept dropping the ball.
When you did?
I thought it was some great kicks. I thought it was some real tough moments where we did start the set near our try line. And these periods win your games, that you start near your try line and you're thinking, how the hell are we going to get the ball down there, and end up kicking the ball, kicking it long, chase down there, and started to defend their offensive set. And they're really tough periods to go through. You might do that 2 or 3 times each before there's something happens. It doesn't go for longer than 3 or 4 times each where you both get to your kicks. Yeah, and we didn't do that enough. We didn't ask Leigh to do that enough. That's why Leigh were good with the ball. or had the invite to be good with the ball because we kept dropping the ball.